We're going to talk about Danny Masterson's sentence today. I want to know what you think about it. Do you think he was given too much time, or do you think that he wasn't really involved and they're just going after him for money? They do have civil suits. I want to know what you think. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you can join the conversation. And please throw a dog a bone and hit that like button. We need to talk about Danny Masterson. You remember who he is, don't you? Well, he's an actor known best for playing Stephen Hyde on That 70s Show. He was just sentenced just now to 30 years to life in prison on September 7th for forcibly taking advantage of, with a hard R, 2 women after being found guilty in a retrial earlier this year. This is some serious stuff. Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Charlene F. Olmodao Charlene handed down the sentence to the 47-year-old actor after the 2 women Masterson was convicted of taking advantage of addressed the court. The actor's brother, Malcolm in the Middle star Chris Masterson, do you remember who? And actress Lee Remy, a former Scientologist turned activist, were in the courtroom for the sentencing. Matter of fact, who is Chris Masterson? Let me look that up. The oldest brother in Malcolm in the Middle. Very interesting. I wonder if that's his real hair. He was first arrested in 2020 and charged with taking advantage of 3 women in separate incidents between 2001 and 2003. The actor, who pleaded not guilty and previously denied all the allegations against him, was later released after he posted bond on his $3.3 million bail. His first trial began in October 2022, which was declared a mistrial in November after his jury was unable to reach a final verdict on 3 counts. After 7 attempts and a week-long break for Thanksgiving, the decision was further complicated by 2 of his jurors testing positive for the public pandemic that was going around. A second jury found him guilty of 2 counts, but remained deadlocked on the 3rd count. In a subsequent retrial in May 2022, Masterson did not testify during the trial, but his wife, actress Bijou Phillips, did you know he's married to Bijou Phillips, reportedly let out a cry in the courtroom when the verdict was read. Although not directly involved, the Church of Scientology had a heavy presence in both trials, as Masterson and the women involved were all members of the church when the assaults occurred. In addition to the trial, the women also filed a civil lawsuit against the church and Masterson in August of 2019, which alleges that the actor stalked them after they reported his crimes to police. That case is still going. Masterson, of course, he starred in That 70s Show for all 8 seasons between 98 2006. Hasn't done much after that. He is the only member of the original cast who did not appear on the Netflix reboot of That 70s Show. He also starred on Netflix's The Ranch, but was fired after the allegations were first made in 2017. He was written off the show. Now, you want to know what his brother looks like, so I guess I'll show you. Let me bring this up for you. His brother was on Malcolm in the Middle. His name is Chris Masterson, not to be confused with his brother that just got charged for 30 years, Danny Masterson. Now, we all know that, of course, there's going to be an appeal. There's going to be many appeals, but he got 30 years, guys. This is his brother. He played the oldest brother in Malcolm in the Middle, which is odd because it seemed like he was balding then. So where did this hair come from? I don't know. I'm just saying. Thank you for tuning in. If you have a comment or question, something you want to share with me, the phone number is 325-261-0892, or you can email me at midnightrad.io101@gmail.com. That is midnightrad.io101@gmail.com. Until next time, all my best.